Hello and welcome. I am Teresa, Crafty Grams. Welcome to the lair. Today I'm doing a little bit of a mass make for March, mass make March, and it's a another variation of the whale tail binding method. We're going to make some little uh, notepads, sort of flippy notepads. I don't know. We'll figure out what we're going to call them. I already have some labels. What are these things? Tabs pre-cut. Um, they're not going to match anything, but that's okay. It's all good. It's fine. And I'm going to try not to be super picky when I, you know, decide which one I'm going to use for which paper pad. So I have cut down some coffee dyed papers, variety of kinds of papers, into these are 3.5 inch wide, and these are whatever was left over. And then these are cut at 4 inches, and these are basically whatever they were wide because, yeah, but they're wide enough to accommodate all of these papers. So that's sort of the leftover bits, and this is the intentional bits. So I have some, what is this? Uh, those notebooks, composition books. I have some loose leaf, and I have some just plain copy paper, coffee dyed papers. So, and then I have just folded these bits into random, like this one is a 12 by 12. They're all mostly all 12 by 12 uh, remnants, I guess. But I folded this one in half. And then these are folded with just flaps on the top. We could then fold up, maybe not this one. We could then fold up the bottom to make it a matchbook style. But for now, we're just going to do, you know, we're just going to do flippy notepads. Now, I'm going to start with the composition because they're attached. They do have an already hinge piece, whatever. I know what I'm trying to say. I hope you can figure it out. Um, so we're going to start with those and then just sort of randomly tear the pages to fit within this longest side of the of the sort of cover for the pad. And then we're going to attach it all with this stapler. This is the Tim Holtz tiny attacher, but any stapler will do. And I'm just going to start by taking two pieces of paper and folding them in half, basically. Let's see. That one's going to be a bit long. Let's see if we can fold this one. Okay, maybe not in half, but we're going to fold it so that we have a variety of lengths. I think that's fun. And like I said, that one's already got the hinged part to it, so we're just going to end up tearing it off basically at the length of the cover. Like so. And then put everything, maybe we'll just use one piece of each kind of paper until we see how much this little cover can hold. And like I said, these are copy paper, coffee dyed papers, but I use sort of a thicker weight. Like it's not just, I don't know, it's not just office style stuff that you would find at work. So there, that's 8 pieces. Well, it's 4 pieces, 3 pieces of paper, and then the cover. So that's going to be 8. And I'm just trying to figure out which way is best to arrange them. put this on the inside, like so. Right. I'm going to tear this front piece off a little bit just to make just because the aesthetics like that. Okay. So there's that. And this is this. And I don't need the stapler. Why am I bringing the stapler out? Because I'm using the hinges. Golly gee willikers. What is the matter with me? Well, there's a lot, but, that would take up the whole video. So, let's see if we can find something. I said I wasn't going to be, ultra concerned with the tab, but it is me, and I often don't listen to myself. So, we're just going to go with something a little bit plainish. Although, I'm going to do these inside out so that the white is not the part that's showing when we, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to use this one. Wow, decisions. Okay, so next we're going to cut the slot. There's a gnat flying around me. Yeah, so we're going to cut the slot. Here's my cutty thing and a straight edge. I'm just going to sort of eyeball the middle. Pencil. Like that. Now let's cut it open. That was very aggressive sounding. All right, so I'm just going to try and cut right on the fold this paper already has, like so. Not going to make it any wider than that. I'm just going to go for broke. Put this in here, and then see if we can get the cover on it. Sweet. And snip this if I can find my wee scissors. They've gone AWOL. Where are my little scissors? Well, all right then. We'll use the big scissors. The big honkin' scissors. That's okay. They cut too. Just a little smidge. Little tiny smidge. Come on now. Behave yourself. All right. And now I need the glue. I'm going to use my PVA glue. I get a lot of questions about this machine. This is the precision glue press from my sweet petunia, and I love it because I have scleroderma, which makes my muscles weak, and so it it definitely makes things easier to it makes it easier for me to glue this way because it takes a lot of the tension off of my joints. Oh, I am so sorry. Hold on. So sorry about that. My youngest son started a new job today, and he had to tell me all about it, of course. So sorry that something's in the way at my feet here. My plug-in cord, or whatever you call that, fell off the shelf. Right. So anyway, so yeah, I finished that one. Just, it's got 4 pieces of paper in it, so I'm going to try for a 5th. piece of paper in this one. So it's, this is very sturdy coffee dyed cardstock. So I'm going to try putting another piece of this stuff in there. Let's see where I can put it. Trying to sort of kind of make a waterfall effect-ish. So maybe I'll put it in the middle. Just fold it in half, put it in the middle, and nope, you can't see it. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Right. So now we are going to find a place to make the slot. And that's kind of the middle-ish. And I can use any kind of color on this one because it's rather plain. So we'll go with the bold floral. Not that much of it's going to show, but still, it makes me happy. Right, in you get. Just to reduce, no, that's only one. What the heck? Anyway, just to reduce the amount of chaos going on the desk. So the middle-ish is, I'm just trying to make sure I'm in the fold of the paper. Yeah, I need this, not that. So this, oh, broke my lid. I broke my lid. There we go. There's my straight edge. There it is. Oh, there's my lid. Let me put that in the trash before that gets in somebody's mouth or something. It doesn't belong. Ruler, ruler. Cutty thing, cutty thing. Sorry if you can hear the hot rod outside. Ridiculous. Every day. Day. Why are you being like that right there? It's a new blade on here, so we should not be having any issues with going through paper. But right there, it's catching, and I don't really know why. I don't know, man. Just give me a hard time. Just because it can, I reckon. All right. So that's good enough. Close that blade. That could be dangerous because it's me. Where'd the thingy go? Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay, I heard y'all screaming. That's right. Yeah, okay. I got it. So put it through all of them. That's rather tight. Do I need to make a bigger slot for it? I guess so. I still don't know why that's being that way. Let me just make this a skosh longer. You need to put the blade out before it'll cut anything. Just, word to the wise. Okay, let's see if that does it. Oh, let's not put the whole thing through there, just the tab part. Okie dokie. So, I'm going to put this all nice and straight. Open this guy up, open it all the way up. And bend it back. Okay. squish it down a little bit. And now we can put the glue on. Oh, wait, what is that? That is a giant glue glob. See if we can clean that off of there. I didn't have it in the stand properly. Make sure it's all straight here. That's one. And two. One and a two. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's close it up. Make sure we have this firmly through. And off with its head. Make our nice neat fold there. Hopefully it's sort of even. And squish it down, squish it down. Oops. All right. Now back to the glue. Okay, okay. One more. Get out of the way. All right. That's two. This one, you know, obviously you can decorate them and just have a ball with them. What I like to do with them on a glue page is make sort of a, I put a piece of paper, pretty sturdy paper, a little longer, like this is 4 inches, so I might make it 4 1/4, 4 1/2 to leave room for glue, and then just glue it down like a belly band, you know, with just a line of glue on each end, and then you can slide this in and out of that strap, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what you'd call it, but that's what you do with it. That's what I do with it. But of course, you can always put it in a pocket or a side tuck or behind a belly band, whatever. There's a million and one ways to do it, I'm sure. So let's try one of the smaller ones. And we'll do 2 for 1. This is not 4 inches wide. It's like 3 3/4. And so we'll take some of the offcuts. See, that one's even wider. How long is that one? That one's a 4-inch. What the heck? Those are 4 inches wide. So we will not be using them in this one. So here's the loose leaf paper and some of the composition book paper. Why am I having such a hard time with that word today? Just keeps eluding me. Right, so I'm a little disappointed that these are not smaller. I think I'm just going to cut them down and make them smaller. Dadgummit. I'm going to make them fit my needs because I'm the boss of the paper. Yes, I am. Not the boss of anything else, I assure you, but I am the boss of the paper. There we go. That should definitely fit. So we'll use a piece of that. And I'm just going to fold everything in half on this and then see where we go. Okay. So yeah, this is already in half. Let's see what the 12 by 12 or the 12-inch strip. I need to tear it off there-ish. Like so. Get a much neater edge that way. And then the loose leaf paper. It's also a little bit wide. The nerve of it. Okay. Fold that in half as well. And let's see. Let us see. Gosh, I can't get them apart. There. Looks kind of funky, huh? With that one hanging down there. Way, way longer than the others. So let's take a piece of this and not fold it in half. Put it around there like that. And at least you can tell there's something. There's something not quite so short. Okay. So hold that in there like that. Find the middle, which is this darn piece of notebook paper. What's it called? Jeez Louise, it just refuses to stay in my brain. Composition notebook paper. Golly gee willikers. That is so annoying. All right, let's find a, what does this look like? It's purple. Let's use this one. I don't know, guys. Oh. All right. Everybody back in the jar. All right. Straight thing. Cutty thing. I'm probably out of frame because I do this all the time. Craft myself into a corner. Let's see if I'm anywhere. Yeah, it feels like I'm through. There we go. And there we go. It is not in the center of that cover. That might give us problems. Managed that pretty poorly. go in with the straight thing and the cutty thing. And cut it off again. I can barely see the original cut, but I'm gonna try it like that. Let's see what it looks like now. Thankfully, when we open this up, it will, my hands are shaking, it will cover the very unpretty cut. Come here. It's a little bitter anyway. Still not great. Not right on the crease. Once again, I'm very thankful that the butterflying it open will hide that. All right, well, I've got all these out of whack now. So we're going to feed this through each one like so. And there we are. Oh, that was very not smart. There we go. Okay. Back to our originally scheduled programming. Let's butterfly this open. Don't pull it out again. All right. Ay, 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 ay. All right. I'm just going to turn this inside out so we can get the fold nice and straight, but not too tight in there. This one. Took me a minute to figure out which tool I needed. Okay, now I need the glue. This is the glue. Like so. Glue, it's the glue I need. Okay. Open it up. Do you believe I did that? Do you believe I did that? Yes, I believe I did that. Okay. Boy, this one's really giving me a run for my money, huh? Snip off a smidge. I'll go ahead and fold it. Fold it. Sorry. Now we shall glue. Again, once again, we shall glue. Okay, another one done. Again, decorate it all inside and out, whatever you want to do to spiff it up. Let's do another skinny one. This one is double-sided scrapbook paper. Oh, well, helps if you're opening it the right way. Yep, sure does, sure does. We're going to kind of measure. Do it that way. That's one. That's wide. All right, not wide anymore. Maybe a little bit wide, that's okay. That is okay. There we go. Position paper. Like that. And let's see. Do you want to add one more? Just for grins and giggles. There. Where's my, there it is. My foldy thing. Okay. Now we will, if we can get this open, put them all in there. And find the center. There it is. Make sure everything's on the same center line. And we will use this one, which is why I went ahead and pulled it out. Because I think that would be pretty against the this color. Sort of in the center. Where's the straight thing? Yep, there it is, right there in front of me. Golly gee willikers. Okay. Straight thing. Cutty thing. There we are. Put the blade up. See how I did this time. Hopefully no craziness goes on. Well, there's some craziness. Not wide enough. I keep telling myself, you need to do a little bit wider than the middle of the whale tail because the rest of it's wider than the middle. But you know, self, she don't like to listen. She does not. She does not like to listen. I think that should do it. Almost. There we go. Be tearing stuff up. Squish that open. Fold it inside out. Do this side. Squish that down. All right. Now we can come in with the glue. One. Let's come back up. Stay down there, right there. Thank you. Two. This is going to be two. 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 Right. That's the inside done. Now we shall behead it. If we can get it to fold back. There we go. Jeez Louise. So, okay. Wanted to stick with me. It has a lot of stick-to-itiveness. All right, let's see if we can fold these down. This one might be a little tight. For some reason, I'm not sure why. See, those colors look so good together. So, y'all, I have got to share. I have been watching on Netflix Ginny and Georgia. Oh my goodness. It is so riveting. It is riveting. I am obsessed. I have binge watched 2 seasons in about 4 or 5 days. There's 10 episodes every season. They are an hour long, each one, I think. And so good, so good, so good. I only have 2 episodes left, and then I will have watched. Oh, I think there's 3 seasons. I have binge watched 3 seasons in the past 5 days, except for the 2 episodes I have left to watch, which I will do tonight. So good. If anyone else has watched it, please comment. I absolutely love this show. Okay, enough of that commercial, which I am obviously not getting reimbursed for, but so good. Had to share. All right, so there we go. That's that one. So yeah, that one's a little tight in there. She's going to pop, but that's all right. Still usable. So 1, 2, 3, 4 little flippy pads that we have made in this video. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some great ideas from it, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thanks everyone for watching and subscribing. See you in the next one. Craft and enjoy, y'all. Bye.